and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're here to do another episode of The Final Pour. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. If you're a returning viewer, you know how we do. Love to see you again. Come on in, let's get the show on the road. Today we're doing the Seagram's Extra Dry Gin. This was definitely a beauty to work with, let me tell you. But before we go any further, let me explain to the new people, what is a Final Pour episode? Well, it's the episode you skip the first two, went right for the third. Maybe you're impatient, but you can always go backwards. So the Final Pour is a third part in a three-part series that Mr. Randy does when he's reviewing a bottle of libations of sorts. So let's take 2 steps back real quick and go to step 1, episode 1, called Off the Rip. I get the bottle home, crack it open, pour it in the glass, have my first experience while you watch me. And I share my impressions with you because sharing is caring. Part 2 is going to be halfway down the bottle, right about here. Hopefully I stop right about here. This one was hard to stop both times. I promise you, this is a good one. So halfway through, I stop, hopefully stop. Give the rest of what's in that bottle enough time and space to see if it wants to open up. Coax it out, if you will. I go on the internet without safeguards. It's the Wild West out there. And I try and dig up as much information as I can, bring it back to you, present it to you in a timely manner of 10 minutes or less. Sometimes I'm hit and miss on that lately. But there it is. All the way down here where we're at today, the Final Pour, thusly named, we're going to have this Final Pour out of this bottle into this glass. And, ooh, you see what I'm saying? Okay, so this is a 375, okay. Now makes me kind of regret not just going for the full 1.75 liter. It's that good. So there it is. Still as brilliant and clear. There's never any point in thinking about color when it comes to gin or vodka. Always cleaner and clearer than your tap water. Okay, so on the nose, it's got that beautifulness that Seagram's gives you. Oh, it's very beautiful. It's got the botanicals. It's got that light crispiness. This was a very nice gin. Of all the gins I've had, I did put this on the top 5 gins of 2025. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and look it up in the library, would you? And let me know what you think. What would be in your top 5? This one's beautiful. It's got a wonderful nose. This one would definitely. This is one that's really great and tonic. This is a gin and tonic favorite of mine. I love using this one with the tonic. There you go. A little tonic water, better than the soda. The soda is flat and doesn't carry. Tonic water, little bubbly, carries it a lot better. Actually opens up a lot of gin if you haven't had a gin and tonic, try one. You know what's also good with tonic? Whiskey. I would say a general statement that a lot of whiskeys also blend really well with the tonic water. Let's go ahead and get this on the palate. That is delicious. It's still that good. The Final Pour, caveat being it is only a 375, so it didn't take us very long to get there, so it didn't really sit too long with too much air in it. There wasn't a whole lot of room for off-gassing out of it. I would say proportionally maybe equal. I kind of doubt 2 equal. But there wasn't a lot left in that bottle, so I only got 1 on the palate. So we're just gonna have to rip right through this and go right to the finish. Let's go ahead and get it on. Oh yeah, that's very soft. It's still got that silky smoothness to it. One of the greatest characteristics of this one, of the Seagram's Extra Dry Gin. There's like a little bit, still got a little bit of pepper, like cracked black pepper. It's got that zesty citrus. It's still smooth, silky smooth, like rolling liquid silk around in your mouth. That's still pretty good. I'm definitely going to have to go out and get a shelf or something I can keep on here, just in case for those days that I'm doing a little heavier into the scotch, or we might do some bourbon every once in a while, but I need something between those whiskeys, something that's a little bit more crisp, more refreshing, to break it up, the monotony. So the lips are just a little bit numb. Everything else is roughly a 1. The lips are probably a 2. Kind of interesting. Even the heat on the back, I would say everything's roughly about a 1. The flavor characters lasted a lot longer on this one than probably all of the inexpensive gins. This wasn't too expensive, but it wasn't too costly either. I don't remember off the top of my head what I paid for it, but it's worth it. Like I said, I'm going to buy this again. I'm probably just going to go straight for that handle. Yep, I'm probably just going to go straight for the handle. This is probably going to be my most favorite of inexpensive gins. Now that Japanese Roku is number 1. That is my number 1 in my book. Okay, everything else falls below it. This one is in the top 5, for sure. Well, now that the finish is pretty much all but done. Very, very, very minute remnants. Geez. That wasn't the tongue. That was my brain. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. This one is a very good one. A very, very good one.